Okay. Is it still playing? Hello? So okay, looks like there's bond action news. I'm liking this breaker to hold here. Quite the equal lows or equal highs right now. You can see when the New York high and lunch high is. Same thing with NQ. We're just stopping right there. I'm looking for this to rebound here. Let me connect my account. Maybe we can get a quick trade in. Took a payout. Took 1,200, so knocks my down to 52,000. Yeah, but I'm looking for longs right now. Let me take my jacket off. Let's get ready to work. How's everyone doing? Woo. I still like longs right now. Yeah, so we took this low here on both NQ and ES. No SMT made. They're pretty coupled right now. And we have some equal highs, which is the buy side I'm looking at. Equal highs here too. Trying to see if we can join in on a long. I would like more confirmation on the 1 minute too, instead of trying to catch a falling knife. But we're in a 5-minute breaker here, which definitely want to see it hold. This would already be a unicorn itself on ES. We're bouncing already, damn. I want to see if we can jump in longs right there. Okay, let me just see if we can get something out of this though. We're just perfectly landing the breaker. I just got on my PC too, so I haven't set up my trade copier either. I'm gonna have to take a second to do that real quick. Yeah, so I won't be able to take trades right now anyways. Let me just set up everything. Yep. Yeah, I went out for a lunch, and just came back just now, so. Alright, let me make sure everything's good. Do my trade copier setup. Oh, we already knifed into it. Let me just see if my trade copier is good. Yep, okay, that's good. Let's try this for ES. Just pardon my routine right now before I make a mistake. And we already dumped lower. That's good. Maybe we can still get a play soon. Okay, let me finish this last part, and then we'll get ready to start. Oh, I need to have one more count. There we go. Okay, we can deliver from a 1 minute breaker too. That would align very well. Make sure everything's good. Hope everyone day is doing well so far. Alright, I should be good. Let me just make sure. Copy traded. Yep. And for ES as well. Got routine done. Have my trade copier set up. My fund features is master account. Yep. Alright, let's get started. Alright, let me look at the chat. Top Step has a discount right now. They just announced up to 5 fund accounts. That was yesterday, man. But it's good to hear the news again. We can see there's a breaker on the 5. There's a breaker on the 15 here that I'm liking for NQ to hold. We already tapped once. I will try this 1 minute most likely. We have this inversion which already got closure above. I'm just gonna wait for this the breaker to form here. I think I'm pretty bullish here to go for the highs at least, even though we're a red on the day. Looking at the 15-minute here, we have some equal highs. Even the 5-minute shows a better equal highs. Landing on the breaker. As long as this breaker is holding, I'm gonna play the upside here. What do you think? There's so many gaps on the 15 and hourly. Let me see. Is there that many gaps? There's this inversion that I did mark out here. I think I marked this on the hourly instead, but I don't think I see that many gaps on the 15 or hourly right now. But so far, everything we got closure above, inverse. I like this. Just looking through the whole day, this is kind of like the lowest liquidity I'm kind of watching here. That did break above. Turn the visibility. Where'd it go? There we go. We broke upside and basically did a chain state delivery or a breaker, whatever you want to see it, on the 15. I'm liking for a rotate higher, likely above midnight. Let's just see this 5-minute hold as well. We did a steep sell down here. Didn't want to deliver the 1-minute breaker yet, which is fine. I am really hunting for longs right now, though. I think longs are the right call here. Not trying to long blindly though. People still waiting for approval for payout. Let's talk about that when more people come in. We have most of our viewers in. This inversion kind of useless there. Yeah, this mic keeps on staticking, man. I need to look for a new mic. Is there any recommendation you guys have on a mic? Let's see a quality one. It's a Memorial Cell, right? Blue Yeti. I think I had Yeti before, which is, I think they're doing very well. That they were good. Let me see. What's a good brand other than I'm just looking at their Amazon right now, so I can get it shipped really fast. Logitech, I don't know. I have right now, I think a Razer. That's probably wise. HyperX. Is HyperX good? It looks cool. Blue Yeti. Should I go for a Yeti? Yeti or HyperX? I think the mic right now he's on staticking. Sometimes. Do we like this here? HyperX. Or, let's see. The Blue Yeti's a classic. Blue Yeti here. 4.3 stars though. And then we have the other HyperX that I guess does have a lot of reviews as well. This is purple one. This looks pretty cool though. Does anyone have an experience with this? HyperX Quadcast. It looks good. Let me see here. SM7B. Nope. SM7B. Oh, that's a... How good is this mic? It looks... It's very pricey though, but it looks good. If it's worth it, I'll go for it. It's worth the price. How can we support what you do? Just like the stream. Tuning in is a good support already. Which one? There's a lot of models, guys. Go 300 to 500. I'll take a look. I'll either go for the HyperX or the SM7B that you guys recommend. Okay, we're just kind of... We have a little SMT here. I don't know if this would hold because it just looks like it wants to continue lower for now. I guess taking a sweep of these lows and then doing like a 1 minute reversal, holding this 15 minute would be ideal for me to join in longs here. I'm gonna also mark this 15 minute here because we did inverse this 15 minute, so I do want this hold now. So 2-layer of support here with the breaker and the 15 minute fair value gap. I want to see confirmation if we can flip. The 5 minute looks like it could fail here though. We tried. There was multiple taps to rebound, but every attempt failed. Yeah, the Discord is free right now, but we're just gonna rotate back to what we normally do because we had the Discord for like 2 years now. Most of it's paid. And then for the last 2 months, I think, ever since I started streaming again, I was like, let's just do it all for free. But we're gonna rotate back to private so I can do more stuff for a tighter group of people. The YouTube will still be free, which is good. Did you check any trades from this morning? I was out all morning again. I took a look for the morning, and then I was expecting price to be better PM, so I went out for lunch. And now we're here. Let's get the trade going. You can see here, account summary, 0 P&L. This is my mass account that connects through like most of my fund accounts. It's at 52.1 right now because I took a withdrawal last night for $1,200. Let's see if we can bring that back up. Yeah, hopefully we get a good trade today. I am eager to jump in on something good. Looking for this rundown here to 50 to these 20s here, these lows, I guess. We could have looked what I would be short bias at all. We did have lower liquidity. We did get a displacement through that previous low. That could have been like a 1 minute setup right there on its own. But I don't like how I left equal highs on ES and NQ. Oh wow, Adith. That's a tough experience, which turned out well. When I'm copy trading, I do not do market orders because what happens is your mass account would trigger the order first, and then it copies through. And if there's any latency at all, you might have different fills. And I'd rather not do that. At least, if anything, just join the bid. Join the bid might work the best instead of marketing in. But I rarely use market orders. Only for exits, more so. But for entries, I don't think I haven't touched market orders. We tested this 1 minute value gap here. Just etching low and lower. Still holding this 5 minute breaker here for both of them. And then we're just inching closer to this 15 minute here. We're in this 15 minute fair value gap, so I'm still liking to join in long somewhere if it presents itself here. Green for the I have not taken a single trade yet, guys. I haven't been too eager to take as many trades because I'm just I've been really content with what I've been doing, just like one trade per day and hitting a good winner, which is like $200, $150, $100, and then just being done. If we get a 1 minute break here, I think I want to try the long. Because this would inverse as well. But keep in mind, it has to close above the wick and have a displacement through it for me to go for it. Once again, there's no false signals here. I was waiting for this this 1 minute fair value gap got tapped twice already. If we get close through it, we'll inverse this. This is already retested. It'll just be retest and flip, and that will trigger that 1 minute breaker to support it. Waiting for this entry model style is good because you don't get any false signals. NQ, for some reason, is NQ just being the weaker asset today? ES seems like it's a weaker one. Oh. Low SMT for sure here. Hopefully it doesn't trick us out, because I still like longs. I gotta be watching for ES as well, not just NQ here. Bands. That's a funny question. YM's already coming back up. Guys, for the area that you guys are living at, what temperature is out right now? I don't know what it is outside, but when I went for lunch, it felt like 93 degrees, 94 degrees. Let me just look. It's 34 Celsius. What's that in Fahrenheit? 93 degrees out. That's what it feels like, and it is that. Florida, man. That's why I don't enjoy summer as much in Florida. Summer in other places like North Carolina is phenomenal, but in Florida it just gets unbearable. $64. Oh, you guys are having much cool temperature right now. 66 degrees, 88. 88 is a little high, but not as high here. 70, 70, 60. Having kind of like multiple seasons is quite nice. $94. Abdel is probably in Florida as well, just closer to the equator, so he's more south. And it's not even, is this peak Florida or peak summer yet? It's like we barely entered June yet. Is it like July? It's like peak summer. It's just who in here has the hottest temperature? Anyone above 95, 96 degrees? That must be like, I don't know where that would be. 120 degrees. Is that India? That's crazy. Okay, let's look for... Gonna try NQ most likely. Let's get a closure here. I'm not gonna try to take it if there's no closure. Yeah, I'm not taking this yet, guys. You guys will see if I put my lemon orders in. Having a wick up and close lower is a pretty bad signature here. I can't like preemptively mark the breaker inversion, but don't think we got it here. This is also retested twice here and then close above. This is holding up here. Might be going for this 5 minute. And eventually I want to see this propel. Take those equal highs. Those equal highs are going to be my draw right now. We're inside this hourly inverse here, just holding. Yeah, we got wick up, close below, still holding the inversion here. If we get close on the next candle, I'll jump in. Most likely at 843 here. This could be used as a breaker here too. I should have looked at on ES. It's a unique candle here. I don't know if we got any fair value gas. Maybe on the 30-second there's something. Even on 30-second there was nothing. This is a clean breaker, which once we got closure above on this one, that makes it very decent to take. I'm not liking too much of trying to trade the weaker asset right now. Let me see if NQ would also, or ES would make the breaker here too. I think this would still be a valid entry though. It's gonna be tough. If we're bearish right now, this would get sliced through so easily. I would want it on this here. Let me just see what it looked like. Let's do this. Stop at 9.5 points. That's good. Go for this next high at least. I think I'll do 1 minute right now, and then I'll add a second one if it does bounce. There's a possibility that it doesn't get to my entry though. This is just a safe entry. I could go up higher, the top of the breaker inside the version here. This one leaves me with a classic 10-point stop, which is something I do like. We have somewhat of a tight BPR here too. Gonna be watching it, NQ and ES. I might take one position on ES too. Check the 15-minute here. It's rotating. I like that. Yeah, if it does pick me up, I'm pretty good. I feel decent here. Same thing with ES. I think if it does come back to 292, this is not bad either. This is the equal highs. This is a clear draw here. The stronger asset does seem to be ES right now, though. I'm seeking also long on ES92 here. I'm gonna go for it, I think. Oh wow, that really pushed through. Of course ES didn't get me filled. Let's just see what this plays out. That's so classic, man. Let me make sure I record this too. So we're on. Oh, we got in. Okay. See if this holds here. I'll put both my stops on. Got a tough reaction. We got to dip in and then immediately bounce back up. And then if we just slowly knife down, that won't be a very good look at all. Hopefully it doesn't be a slow bleed. 10-point stop though, so. Give him some space. Ah, damn. I'd feel more comfortable with the yes right now. This doesn't feel good already. It does look like it wants to take out this low first, 820. Well, I might get stopped out here. Just doing 1 mini on each of them. That's unfortunate. Get stopped out. I'll just see if we're entry. If it does. Oh, wow. Let's see how much. Minus 300. Not fun, but very strong sell. I try to keep my stop as tight as possible. That was a very strong flush there. He does want to go for these lows. I'm gonna try to go for one more trade, and that's gonna be my max. That's very not fun that I took a loss there. Wait, why is my... Yeah, I got slippage on some of them. Annoying, but okay. Chicken short edition. I think that's the first trade we did on stream in a while. We had no trades often. I like this trade though because the equal highs, but it looking like it's a sell day right now. I still want like a run for these highs before lower. Let's just see if that's a sell stop. I'm gonna give myself one more. That's kind of like my first time doing 2 at once too. That was also. You had a trade yesterday on stream. I don't know if it was on stream. I think it was on Discord. Damn. Kind of knocks me back a little bit. So these lows are taken here. I'm just gonna watch if we want to do a flip here. PA has been disgusting like this. Yeah, I'm not gonna win all the time. This is gonna be my first loss here. Minus 300. First loss in a while. I haven't felt like a loss in a while either, so this is gonna hit. Should draw the 10-30 open across. I had a bad feeling with NQ. I think ES I could feel fine with. We could just always re-enter with that. ES was a tight stop too. It was only $100. But I think me having a tight stop though allowed me from taking a stronger loss in this, because if I did like a normal stop where like people do like 15-20 points, give it more space, I would have eaten double loss. How do you feel emotionally? I'm just kind of thinking about like, damn, I guess I gotta make a little bit more for my payout, because I was like, I think I was at 52.3k on a lot of my accounts. on Apex. But we still have time. Was it June 29th? The payout window opens June 1st to June 5th. As long as like I can slowly climb back up, we'll be good. SMT off these lows. Let's see. Now the question is, do I want to jump back in right away? When I tend to do that, it's not the best result, but we just snagged the liquidity there, and Q could be flipping here. Okay, let's take a look. I'm probably gonna be waiting for a breaker entry still. I don't think I'm gonna trust a inversion here. That was a deep sell. They really wanted that liquidity. That was also something I was anticipating. I was like, would it want to go for these lows on the 15-minute first and then flip? Because that would be inside this 15-minute breaker still. So now I kind of want to see if it does that. What is it, losing day? Usually it's just one trade, but since this trade was very early, I still have another hour and a half. I'm gonna stay and look for another trade. Wait, you got your payment today? What payment are you talking about? Metamorphosis. Yeah, am I supposed to get paid somewhere? 10-point stop and then 2-point stop. I think, yeah, that's like 300 bucks on the dot. Let me remove the execution letters. Just to get in my way. You got your payout approved this morning. Nicely done. Yeah, we can talk about the payouts now. How many here? I guess we do a vote maybe. Like let's do a poll. For Apex, because today is the last day. I don't know how long they're gonna take. Maybe it's take the very end of the day, but let's do Apex payout. Either you're approved, paid, pending / review, right? Or denied. Let's take a poll here. We should take this inverse of it, and I don't think I want to trust the inverse one. I want to take a true breaker play. 43% people says approved right now. Keep on voting, guys. Whoa, wait, how many people actually got denied? That seems like a high number. Equal highs built now. Let's see if we can get something out of here. Damn, it's really aggressive sells. The theme has been lately where like once it chooses directions, it'll just keep on continuously moving. This time it gave us a signal to join in, but it was a false signal. Let me look at the thing again. 26% approved, 54% says pending. A lot of the people are pending it. I'm surprised. I thought the people would already been done. Yeah, that's the main question. I think I'm gonna make a post about that. Like, if you did get denied, what was your reasoning for the denial. This inversion looks pretty good right now. After taking out this lows, we have SMT too. That's something I might try to go for right now. I don't typically go for it though, but maybe that'll be my final trade, and then we'll just take breed, or we'll trade my top step. Look at Dixie here. Dixie's climbing right now. Dude, is longs the wrong answer though? Maybe we should reevaluate them. I thought longs was more appropriate right now. Because we did, I was wondering in London Eyes if we did a flip on the hourly, which we did already. We just can't get that flip. And then we have the New York high here. We have London high higher. Just doesn't want to go for it. Pretty bearish, Fortune says. My bias is also longs. I have no idea. Like, I feel good with longs right now. Until we get this hourly flip, then I'll be against it. We have the right area to bounce here, though. Good SMT so far. So this is also the second SMT here. That makes me want to join in again. We have a 15-minute SMT and a 1-minute SMT. And we have equal highs above. Dude, is it reasonable to go for a second long if it gives us a setup? I'm gonna hate myself if I look back in hindsight, just look at the charts like, wow, why was I bullish? I'm trying to look at that right now. That I feel still good about longs here. It could go lower though. Yeah, there's a lot of inefficiency below here. Shorts are safer right now. It might be. Seems like only big social media channel gets paid. That's so false because there's many that I know are still pending that are also influencer. And if you know about me too, I got denied the other day, or not the other day, last month, and I was influencer then. So that doesn't really. I also had to wait weeks and weeks for my payout the first time around. It's kind of using the privilege card when we don't even have privilege. I think they're pretty hard on like treating everyone the same. Why'd you get denied? I talked about it before. I think I talked about a few days ago where I had like I think 7 or 8 counts. 2 of them got denied for some reason. I have no idea. I try to. The reasoning was consistency, but I tell them like, dude, the other accounts I copy trade the same. There's no reason where it will get denied, but I didn't get a response. I didn't care at that point because 10 days later I got the payout again, and then I show them consistency. I think it is manual reviews. They have automatic one and they have a manual one. Equal highs and this 1 minute holding it down. Question yourself, are you trying to take another trade to recover? I think I just want to take another trade because I feel like it could run back up, but I should really take a step back and reevaluate first. We're not trading on these accounts at least. Maybe we'll take a different account, like a top step account. Because I think that was my first loss in. I need to check, but it's like probably 7 trading days on the main accounts. So, and ironically, is a loss after I get the payout. Dude, why is it always like that? I feel like every time I get a payout, I do end up with a loss. Does anyone feel like that too? Just do take some accountability. Just go. The loss was owned up. Yeah, but I should be more open right now. This is so many retaps though. I think it's gonna flush through. We have these equal highs here too on ES. No closure yet. If we get closure and here, I'm gonna try it on top step, I guess. Good liquidity, good SMT right now. Everything looks pretty clean here. No closure yet. Just wait 30 more seconds for a closure. Last the eagle highs right there. Might get taken right there. They could really just take it and flush down again. We probably made a bearish breaker somewhere. No, we didn't. So we got the inversion here. I'll try it on my top step here. We can just go for a quick move up. Alright, we already got that move. I don't know how far I want to go for though. That's about 7 points right now. I'll just go for 10 here. If I can even get 10. I got it at 34. That was good. That was good. That was a good recovery, at least. That was a very good flush upwards, though. I was trying to get in 2 minis on them, but I only got filled with 1 each. I think I got filled at 34, yeah. The very start of the open of it. Entered in, just want 10 points, I guess. Because there's no really good targets that I'm trying to look at here. But now that we have a good momentum up, let's just see if we can get a real entry off a breaker. Still trying to be patient with it. Like I don't want to go to the path where I'm kind of revenge trading. So like, even though I want another trade, I really have to wait for something up here. So we have SMT in the 1 minute, SMT in the 15 minute. We have equal highs here, and then the inversion closure above. Before we got the equal highs, I entered at 34 here, and then a nice 13 points up in one candle. Are you trading only the 50Ks on Apex, or you use that with Top Step? For Top Step, I only go for the 150Ks. How many people took that trade? Hopefully that elevates some of the losses. I'm gonna look for one more last trade. Wow. I was hoping like we'll just get a nice quick 10 points and then we'll get like a long setup somewhere to go for the highs. Dude, the price action lately has just been like, it has a mind of its own where once it takes a target, it'll just flip and just gives you no entry. And in this case here, it gave you an entry, but it wasn't ready to flip yet. Keep in mind, this is the buy side. This is the one I want here. So let's just see if we can get another long here. If we get closure on the 5 minute, we're going to look at the hourly. The hourly is still bullish. I would try to take this 5 minute setup here. Let's see if we can make something out of it. 5 minutes and 3 minutes though. Let's just see if it bounces around here. Then hold. How many points did you guys get for that? I really only took 10 points because that was like 23 points now. 10 points just because I would make back the 10 points I lost here on my other 3 top step accounts. So you were right all along. If you watched back the stream, I was like, there's a good chance that they want to take this 15 minute first because that's that 15 minute breaker, which is soup it and then rotate back up and go for these highs. Now I'm really seeking if there's anything else. Commission didn't even give me 10 points exactly, or $200. It gave me $195. Anyways, yeah, that could have been taken on my main set, I feel like. Um, but I don't want to just go for 2 trades back and back. I think I'm going to wait for a breaker setup. Was in with 4 minis. I paper handed. As long as you're in profit, man, because that trade, I think my stop would have been probably this low here. So I've been like 9 points. All right, let's just see. Let's see if we get another trade set up. This is the 5-minute breaker here. So if we get a close above, this is the 5-minute breaker. I still like longs. I'm gonna mark it now, but if it doesn't get closer above, we'll know why. Also, 5-minute fair value gap here would be good if it doesn't tap it because we have equal highs again here. Perfect entry would be to rotate back down. Lots of inefficiency, so you're kind of like looking at where would you want to enter, and I'm gonna try to narrow it down. Let's look at the thing again. 30% says approved. This is out of 86 votes. 30% approved. 49% pending. That is a very high number that's pending. And then 21% denied. Just give me one more setup and then we'll be chilling. Look at Dixie. It's like a leading indicator. I don't think it leads. We know that in versus. I was going for this buy side before, but I think we got that today already. Let's see if it does want to move higher. 20% denied is a lot. So the people who got denied, it's a lot of numbers, but we need to know the reason why they denied. That's why we're going to probably make a post later today about it so we can have a more open discussion. As in, like, if you got denied, were you unjustly denied or whatnot? Because people will cry about denial all the time, and if they broke the rules, they broke the rules. That's why I need to see their P&L curve. I need to see their sizing history. I need to see whatever excuse they have, because you are able to request even if you're above the 30% rule. And if they reject you because of that, then you're rightfully rejected. It's not a hard rule, but they can enforce it. I switched mini to micro and got denied. Can you tell me, like, let's say like the average few days, like, did you do like 3 minis, 5 minis, and then you switch to the 5 micros? That's a big change. The social security number 2, yeah. You got 40 points. That's really good, man. Let's just see if we get another setup coming here. Barely tapped inside the breaker. Let's see if this 5-minute closure. We'll get that fair value gap, and then we can join in somewhere here. Stop most likely under. I like that, yeah. Quite the inefficiency though. So let's just see. I'm gonna likely join in somewhere in the BPR. So we have a gap here, somewhere in the 45s most likely. That, or we can just do an OT entry. That's far. That's really far. I don't think it really taps down that too much because we're really close to draw right now. Ben said 1 mini, switch to 5 micros. That seems reasonable. But if you did 1 or 2 minis and then you switch to 3 to 5 micros, I think that's going against it. But they probably... The point is, people, they are against lowering the size if you're going for a payout. So if you did like 5 3 minis the first like 5 days, you got payout, and then the last 5 days you just do a few micros in and out, your P&L curve would drop as well as you size down. And I'm assuming they have a kind of a range. So like, let's say you did 4 minis average, right? 3 to 5 minis, 4 minis average. What's reasonable would be a lower to 2 minis or a high to like 7, 8 minis. But would not be reasonable would be like 5 micros or one, even 1 mini would be kind of probably against them, because if you're averaging 4 minis and then you switch back to 1 mini just to get a payout because it's near that, they can tell when you switch to, that's what they're against. And you can find that unjust, but it's in their policy that they don't want you to do that. And if it's in there, you gotta adhere to it. Yeah, it's not a scam, man. You have all the rules. Like, at the end of the day, it's their business. So that's why, like, there might be a lot of denials, but if you look into more details, and they did break one of the rules, that's where, like, you can't really help that. Here's the thing, though. Once you get denied, you don't get any punishment, really. You just trade for 10 more days. And then you go for a payout. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. ICT Midnight said trading 5 minis and switch to micros. See, if you're trading 5 minis and then switch to micros, that is basically, let's just do the micros of micros. You're doing 50 micros, and then you drop down to probably 10 to 5 micros. That is a drastic change. And I think you have to understand that. Are you in any trades? Not anymore. We're hunting. We are hunting. Hunt. I like longs, though. I like longs again. We tapped into 5 and inefficiencies too. And look how close we are to the London high there. Yeah, basically looking for SMT is pretty critical here too. Once we get the SMT was here. NQ made a higher low, ES made a lower low. And then we have this inversion here. That really, the next few candles really push it up. It was good. You should have been fine then for a payout rate. Who you talked to? Oh, I switched between 1 and 3 minis to maintain risk reward, as a stop loss was similar, bigger than average. I feel like they should just implement a calculator. You know, they probably do that for the system already. Let's say you just trade 3 minis, 4 minis, 5 minis, 6 minis. Like your average is 4 minis. You can just do an average based on that. You'll find the mean, and then you can calculate the standard deviation of it. And let's say like anything above 1.5 standard deviation would be my outlier. If you have 2 out of 10 days outlier, then they should rightfully deny you. They just gotta be more transparent with that, so people can like calculate and see like, okay, this is way too far. But it's very subjective right now. Yeah, but I think they let you size down as long as you're not sized down for a payout. And that's what happens though, because there's no reason for you to do 3-4 minis and then go to 3 to 5 micros. That's a very far size down. Sizing down is already, if you did 4 or 5 minis already, 2 minis is a good size down. I always stick with minis, Zach Anthony. Let's see here. You've been trading with 1 micro, just took a few trades with 5 micro. Zach, I think that's very close to each other. If you trade with 1 mini average and you go from 5 micros, that's still within the range. It's just think about it like this. Like even 30 micros, which is 3 minis, and then you do 5 micros average, that's a big change. So you want to think of the range. I would love to talk to them about like a calculator for it, like a standard deviation calculator. How's the setup coming along? You know what's funny? They had the delivery on one of my main desks, and I missed it for probably like a few minutes. They called me saying like, oh, we missed the delivery while I was driving back from lunch. So they got to deliver it tomorrow. The setup, I'll show everyone the setup tomorrow. But damn, that would have been a good one. We're kind of stuck in this here. I like this breaker still. The hourly still bullish for me because we did hourly flip. and hold. I want these highs to get taken. I could also mark this here because this is still holding. So if you look at this, we're basically in between 2 hourly inversions. One bullish one, one bearish one. People who are switching to 5-10 micros, your average better be 1 to 2 minis. If it's 3 to 5 minis, that's a red flag to me. They don't have a system for it, but like just using common sense, that seems like a red flag already. Someone's talking about 5 micros, sometimes 2 micros. It depends. Is that your average? If you're doing micros, let's say you're trying to do like 2 to 5 micros, your average better not be more than 1 mini. Or that's kind of like a 10x decrease. Yeah, Top Step doesn't really deny people. That's the beauty of Top Step. But yeah, the main people that I want to see don't get denied is people who are consistent. Like they're making like $5,000 to $1,000 a day consecutively for the last 10 days, and they're doing consistent sizing. Those are the people that shouldn't get rejected. Top Step is great though. The thing with Top Step, they let you game for payout. There's sometimes where like my first few days, I'll go for a large day. I'll go for 3 minis and I'll hold it for target, and it'll be like $4,000. And then guess what the next 4 days is? If I did that on day 1, I'll just go for $200. Because I want to see the payout. I don't want to. Afterwards, I can grow the account, but I want the payout first. So if I made for $4,000 the first day, you know I'm just gonna try to get 200 for 5 total days and just get the payout. They let you do that. That's good. Other firms, if they don't want you to do that, don't do that. There could be a 1 minute breaker here. Since we're also between an hourly, this could be a setup on its own, but we didn't take a high yet, other than these internal highs here, which could be seen as a high taken too. I want to mark the 1 minute breaker, not to take them because I'm probably still looking for longs, but I'm just gonna mark it just to see. Oh, we didn't get a closure yet. Yeah, I generally like a retap back down here. Maybe this BPR would be quite interesting here. This is way too low, though. This is way too low. I doubt it comes back here. It's hard because look at this range here. Like, if you enter here and it does come back a little bit, I'll get stopped out because my stop, once again, is like about 8 points, 10 points. And I enter at 49. It comes down to 40. That stopped already. And then that could be the bottom. So I got to go for the safe entry when it's kind of long. Like, I got to look for lower prices. So where I put my stop could be like, let's say 30 here. I enter at 39. This is perfect. I wouldn't even want price to get under the inversion here. Reminds me of, I just need to make $200 more to get another healthy payout on Top Step here. This is the count with 8,000 bucks. It was at 12,000, I think, and I took that 4,000 or 5,000 payout, something like that. I think it was at 10 actually. Took the 5,000 payout and then I grew it back to 8,000. I think I'm day 14 on this, so make 200 more. I'll get half that, 4,000 bucks. They let you do that, so Top Step lets you do that. If it was Apex, they might deny me because I'm trying to game the payout system. You have to understand that way. My Funded Futures is my favorite firm. Coincidentally, I think My Funded Futures is also making like kind of adjustment for a new update. You know how Top Step is releasing new things with 5x phase and all these cool things. Apex doing a 250K deal. I think in June, My Funded Futures is trying to join in with the fun. I do want longs right now. We're in this 5 minute breaker here. You can see the gap. I think entering with a stop under 37 is appropriate. So let's look at 47, 48. Also, let's mark it on ES2. Part of me thinks it doesn't go down that low. That's unfortunate because I would want it like somewhere around here. If there was something that could nest it together, I would be more confident, but it'll be something like this and go for these eyes. I might have missed it though. Let's see. Ah, damn. Okay, might go for a 1 minute breaker closer up. As all these highs are still the draw for me, I still like longs. Until then we'll kind of like see where it wants to go. You don't have to leave anything. The person who's asking about the amount of top step, you're just gonna kill your drawdown. So if you make like $1,000 out of 5 days and you try to do a quick withdrawal, you just gotta kill your drawdown. But that's also secure and payout. Sometimes I do that myself. Like let's say on a 150K account, they give you $4,500 max drawdown. If I'm at 3,500 already, I'll just take that 1,750. That's just the choice I make. Another high made. SMT here. Alright, maybe after the setup we'll still look for a separate trade if this doesn't come. Just trading one at a time. If they're still set up, we'll go to the next trade, next trade, next trade. Volume imbalance was, dude. I was also thinking that, but once again, like if I want like a little bit lower, because I was looking at 45 maybe, so I can have a tighter stop. How am I supposed to know it's gonna bottom right there? SMT though, that means I'm not gonna probably take this next one here. If you have $1,000, Tiago, and you take 50% payout, that just leaves you with $500. You take home $500, and after every payout, your liquidation is back to $0. Very, very tight. So that's why a cushion is always good, but it depends. Like, do you want that payout or do you want to grow the account? And everyone would have different decisions. Are you trading 5 XFAs at the same time? I'm trading 3 just because there's some at payouts already, and I don't want to touch them yet. But 5 soon. 5 soon enough. 3 is already still good for me. Because I was only trading 1, because the other 2 I was waiting. Add 2 more, then we're ready to go. Same thing with Apex. Like, you want to look the same thing with Apex Top Step. On a 50K account on Apex, right? If all you need is 52,600, right? And then you're able to get a 2K payout. That only leaves you with $500 because it blows. It fails at plus 100 starting balance. Just remember that. So if you do the bare minimum, you get 2K payout. That's a great payout, but your account is left with $500. Can you grow that account back up with $500? It's possible, but it's very tough. But like if you do it in the way where you give it more room, let's say you go at 3.3 or something like that. That's better because now you have about what, $800, $700. I would even go even more. I think I tend to go for 40,000 before I pay out. Because that leaves me with about 1,500, 1,400 left after 2K withdrawal. Is that right? Did I do that math right? I don't think I did the math right. Dude, I'm tripping. Let me see. 54,000 minus 2,000. Oh, I have 2,000 left, or 1,900 left. What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, that seems all right. Plus 100. That might be too much then. 53.5 might be the perfect sweet spot. 53.5, because then you have about, what, $900 left? Hopefully I'm doing it right. I'm a little confused right now. 2,051.5 plus 1. Oh, it's 1,400. 1,400. Something's confusing me, but I think that's the right math. Yeah, I think 53.5 is a good number because you're left with 1,400. If you trade the same way, like let's say $200 per trade, you're able to take about six to seven trades of net losses. That's enough for me to build back up. And if you see these type of accounts here, this is an account that I do the same way. You go to 53K and then you take out whatever payout you can. And it goes back to 52,000. And it's going to be a plus 200, plus 100, plus 200, plus 200. Slowly building back up. Even if I take a loss, which I did here, I took a, does it show? $316 loss with commission. I think it's 300 plus the commission. Now I'm down 300. The next few days I'll bring it back up. So having about like $1,400, $1,500 is a good cushion. Is there a breaker alert? Where is the breaker? Let me see. Hopefully it's not in this choppies. I can't see anything. You withdraw at 55,000. I think that's too much for me because like I don't think I need $3,000 wiggle room. Just give me about like $1,000, $1,500. I do that all the time with Top Step. I'll take 50%, take a healthy amount, and then throw it back up. Brabach said, what would you do if you have a 49,000 balance? So you're down 1K, you have 600 shutdown left. I think I'll just, if it's a PA funded, I'll just trade $200 per loss. So you have like 30 trades left. But having a bad start like that is going to take you much longer to get back to payout or to break even first because you're down $1,000. You only have $600 to play with. So it's really tough. Just chopping back and forth right now. Do I still want this long? I think it's chopping back and forth. I would rather it do something, come into like a good discount. So like this is the equilibrium. Come down here and then give us a 1 minute setup to go for these highs. So I need 1 minute confirmation as well. You only trade PM session. I trade AM as well. I also trade overnight. Just this week and I think last week I've been just on PM just because all I need is one trade because I'm going for payout and I've been getting good payout, so I don't need more trading times. But now that I have more funded accounts, different set of accounts, I need to put a little bit more time in. And then there's some other people like Ash trades. He's been killing on AM. He just trades the 9:30 to 11 basically. And his trades has been killer. Billy H, I think that's a good deal still. It's a starter, 50K. Activation fee, $50. That's a $100 all-in cost. That's a phenomenal deal. Another SMT made here. 1030 gonna give you direction. Okay, let me mark the 1030. Let me see what the hype is about here. He said that twice now. The 1030 open, am I right? That's just like the IB range, right? The first hour. What would you, how would you take this 1030 here? Are you gonna use it like how most people use midnight, where like if it's below, you're trying to look for a long to come back above if you're bullish bias? I've been destroying PM Big Galaxy until today. I guess it's 1-1 right now. but first main loss on stream. It is what it is. I'll make it back. Let me look at the review again. 33% of people says approved / paid. 42% says pending, and then 25% is denied. That is still a large number discrepancy. I really hope more people get. The worrisome is people getting pending, and also people getting denied. Oh, forgot to mention too. Apex sales ending soon. Really gotta start loading up, right? How many accounts are you guys going for to load up? Because I think if you guys were in the planning session we did yesterday, you take a look at the notes that we did. It was pretty eventful. I feel like it was very informative, even for me. We can go over it if you guys wish with the notes we have, but let's look at the calendar first. Thursday, which is tomorrow, is when the sale ends. Sale ends midnight. So I've been loading up today, and then I'm gonna load up tomorrow. I'm gonna keep on loading up till I get like 60 to 80 accounts on the 250K just to make sure I have enough. And then we have the non-farm payroll. If you do fail this, you have CPI on Wednesday, and then you also have FOMC, and then the next day you have PPI. So 4 big news volatility that you can take advantage of the volatility there to trade a lot of evals. And I'm kind of going a rule of thumb, like if I want, let's say I get 3 accounts, right? 3 evals. I'm just gonna try to pass one of them. That's my rule of thumb right now. The activation fee ends at June 15th. It's a crazy good deal, man. It really is helpful for the people that are experienced with Apex and got payouts, but if you're new, this might be tough for you. But I feel like to compare this deal, it'll be like if Top Step did like 50% off on all evals. That's how I compare it to. So it'd be like $75 for each eval. Maybe even the activation fee is reduced to, it's from $150, $149 to like $100. That's how crazy the deal is to me right now. The sale ends tomorrow, so you have to buy as much as you want because the sale is not going to get extended a second time. Good to work, Liam. Yeah, so non-farm payroll, I'll probably throw like a handful, and then CPI, throw a handful. We just keep on going like that. Yeah, something I do agree with Dono. Like, if you put too much time work on the evals, you're not gonna be able to treat funds as serious. I think that's more of a pro tip for experienced people, though. But if you're new, like evals is gonna be good for you to get good practice. But once you're through that stage, like get away from evals, just work on fundeds. Put 90% of your time on fundeds. Do you prefer non-farm payroll CPI? I think CPI and non-farm payroll is a top two for me. They're both like interchangeable. FOMC is like probably the bottom one. I get bad luck with FOMC, man. How do you trade them? I have info on my Discord everywhere. If you want to see it live, we're gonna stream it. We streamed CPI last month. We streamed NVIDIA earnings, I think a week ago. We're gonna stream non-farm payroll next week. So if you want to see it, just join the Discord and mark your calendar. We'll try to do it around 8 o'clock. 8:30 is a news drop. Oh, did you get your issue resolved on my fund? No, on Elite Trader Funding. What they're gonna do, they're kind of forcing me to stay on live account because I was trying to get the option 2, which is to deny it because it's taken a whole month already. They're making me wait a second month, and I just don't want to wait that long with all these changes. So I was asking them, like, I'll go with the second deal, which is you can get $12,500 and 15% of the remaining, which is if I have 20,000, I'll get like 14,000. I'll lose out on 6,000, which is, I guess, something I have to deal with. Looks like we tapped in that 5-minute breaker here. Something I have to deal with, but I'll at least get the money. I don't have to wait a long time to even get the live account. That's before I even can make money on it. But they changed the rules the same day that I emailed them saying I want the second deal to like just reject the denial and just get the payout. They changed it to something that I'll get like only $3,000 on it. So now I'm forced to wait. Hopefully they do it next month, early next month. The Discord is free, Kevin. RC, take the 6K hit and get out. Guess what I try to do? I try to do that. I try to take the 6K hit. I try to get my $14,000 and just to secure it. And they changed the rules. Look at the new payout policies. If you reject a live count, you only get like about 10% of your balance now. Yeah, it was ETF. I don't want to start beef with any firm. I'm giving them a little benefit of doubt. But like, that's why I kind of said, like, if I don't get it by June, that'll be 2 months in already. That's something where I'll be more alarmed. Did you record the live trading, news trading? I'm not gonna record that. That's kind of not something I want to record either. Why would you reject the live count? Because it's been 1 month and they haven't prepared the live count for me. They're like, we're waiting to do a new broker or something. It's been 1 whole month already. And they want me to wait basically 1 additional month. And they kind of gaslighted me like, please, we but they didn't say please, but they're like, when have we ever failed you or whatever? We paid you out so many times, just give us more time. It's like, but I gave you a month already. You want me to give you a second month? You want me to give you 3 months? Keep in mind though, Top Step, when they switch me live in 48 hours. They have everything prepared already. Yeah, it's been more than a month. It's been a month and like 8 days now. I think I got it somewhere like May 22nd, 23rd. So it's pretty weird. It's definitely not fun. Look at that. We're back at this oh wait, no, we're not back in the version. This long at this inversion closure here at 34. Basically went up for 30 points with no drawdown on that. When you live, you can't copy trade, huh? I think I can. I think I'm able to. I wish you had monthly payments in your Discord. I think it's gonna be like $1,000 lifetime. I don't want to do monthly because when I do monthly, people are too eager. But from what I know is when they have like a longer membership, either yearly or lifetime or something like that, then they can really like level up and take their time, which like they're not gonna upgrade as a trader in 1 month. I think you need like 3-4 months in, and then you can really change the way you trade. Yeah, PMT, that makes you have 5 XFAs and 1 live, so 6 accounts total. Which future firms has no red flag? Top Step. Top Step has no red flags. That's what you're looking for. So we're at the equilibrium right now. This is where I wanted earlier, but I'd rather wait for maybe inversion. I don't want to catch a falling knife yet. Does my funded future have red flags? I don't think they have red flags. This is my ranking. Top Step and Apex is top 2. It could be 1 or 2 interchangeable. Third is my funded futures. And then the rest, I don't really concern with the rest. JT, it's in the educational in my Discord. Just look at that, and then there's a lot of content. I'm gonna just keep on saying that the prop firms has been a blessing to me. Even if I lose all my accounts and they reject everything, I'll be still very profitable with the prop firms. And I want to keep them sustainable if I can. Trade day is good. I think trade day only lets you with 1 account. I just like scalability. If it's only 1 account, that's not really worth it too much. What is slow day on PM? You're waiting for buys. I'm also kind of waiting here. Because the highs are not taken yet. I really thought PM was gonna be good though. Who got the balls of long here? Dono, are you long in here? If you're looking for the notes that we did yesterday, just scroll down. It should say planning session. These are the notes we made. The Apex deal, the evals, news trading, the risk tolerance, sizing, the rewards of trading them, the soft step update, and also the sets of accounts. Some of you guys are long on this right now. I don't really mind longs because we're in discount right now. I'm just waiting for confirmation. If we get confirmation, I'll be joining you guys as well. Looks like there's a divergence in the chat right now. Some people are trying risky longs, others like I want short. How do you confirm entry? If your higher time frame is bullish and your execution on lower time frame is like 1 or 5 minute, you're waiting for a setup on the 1 minute or 5 minute. A bullish setup. You're not trying to long blindly. So, like, is this something that you'll try along here? There's no confirmation yet. We're respecting the bearish beta rays. We're disrespecting the bullish ones. Wow. Deep sell there. What do you guys think right now? Wow, things are moving lower and lower. Just waiting, waiting. Price does not look appetizing right now. Once again, we're just rejecting a lot of these PDRAs. Lance, I just saw the poll. Are you looking at the denial or looking at the pending? Which one is alarming you? They're both kind of alarming, but the denial, I think a lot of people kind of discussed this already, where a lot of people are getting rejected because the consistency of sizing, which some of them are is fair, because if you did like 3 or 4 minis average and you do 3 or 4 micros, that's a big drop. Oh, let me look at the chat. Let me see here. I understand that. What's a point where you look at like, okay, now I can enter. You can open position. I don't think I'm following too much. Wow, look at that. Just everything has been respecting all the bearish PDRAs right now. It's not a good long opportunity. Wait. Does Bunox deny as well? Someone's Jari is saying that? Or, I don't know how to say it. What a deep sell, man. Was there a setup somewhere? Like, let me see. Using this as a bearish breaker. Once we got closure under, there's no gap really. There's a bearish breaker inside this 15-minute point of interest. Here, I don't know. I don't think I would have taken that. Even in hindsight right now. Triple lows on ES here. Looks like we're going for them. Cool, cool, cool. Not much I can really do right now, I feel like. I don't think I want shorts down here. There's no good targets either. If this sell-off wasn't just like slow grind and had like some more substance and retracement, I would have probably taken this short. I think it's just gonna be a lot of denials. Maybe half of the denials is unjustified, and the other half might be unjustified. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make a post on Twitter later after the stream, maybe. Just ask if people got denied, and if people did get denied, what was the reason, and they could share like their emails or something. Share the replies with Apex, and also maybe their account history, like what size did they trade, all these other things. No good long yet, guys. Kind of tapped this low. ES has equal lows right now. Where is my equal low button? Maybe we inverse this. Maybe we take a breaker and then retap in, but there's equal lows still. I don't really trust this. This is gonna retrace and make most likely just slam lower. SMT right now. YM already taking the low. ES is likely gonna fall. I'll take this low here too. Rip. It's gonna dump here. Ask Top Step for 20 max accounts. They'll just, dude, they'll slap me if I ask that. I already asked for 5 accounts. I tried to ask for 10 actually. I asked for 10. And then the CEO, Michael Patek, was like, nah, we're not doing that. If I ask for 20, he's gonna hate us. He's gonna be like, what you say? And then slap. Kind of left these lows here. See if we inverse this. Equal lows tend to come later, if not now. Who is Michelle? This is Brian. You're the voice of Top Step. Michelle will listen to you. Imagine me calling like, Michelle, can we have 20 cows too? If you made a mistake one day, that's fine. Because you have, remember, you can only have outliers on 2 days. So out of 8 to 10 days, having one mistake is still fair game right now. Wow, we got a deep lip here. Is this bullish enough, guys? Do we get SMT? Very hardly SMT here. Equal lows. ES. YM has SMT. Today just feels a little bit tricky. I don't know if anyone else feel the same way. I don't feel like I have a good like if I was going today just to, you know, scalp back and forth, it'll be a very easy day, but I think I'm looking for like a liquidity target, and it's not really doing that for me. They don't want me to get it. Five-minute rejection here. There's nothing I can really get from the 15-minute other than this breaker here. The hourly breaker's holding you down. Let me see the hourly breaker. Where is this hourly breaker you guys talking about? Is it this candle here? I can't tell. I don't really see it. You guys think this is a good long opportunity or not? I really don't have the intraday and high time frame to back me up here. Maybe the high time frames you could still maybe argue bullish, but the intraday is definitely not giving me any information. We have equal lows here too. That's why it's like so dangerous. Like if we had SMT off these lows, I would like it much more. This is somewhat of a SMT here. I would rather ES take these lows first. I'll be more confident to join in. 15-minute breaker holding all day. If you're looking at the NQ 15-minute breaker, it has been holding all day. This is the reason I was looking for longs down here. And then it did take this low, induce that low, and then came all the way back up. Look at that deep sell. I really want the equal lows first. Things aren't high quality if you don't see the 15-minute backing you up. It's like flipping back and forth. And we're also between 2 hourlies too. There we go. Deep sell. Perfect. Look at that sell. Should we do the giveaway before the stream ends at 3 p.m.? If we get everyone type giveaway, and if we get 60 people to say giveaway one time, we'll run it. Let's see how many people are in the chat. All right, let's see if I want to get longs in though. This might be a good way to get longs now. One win, one loss. I was trying to get only quality trades, but today really tested our patience, and at least we didn't tilt or do anything stupid. If the price action is sloppy, we just gotta sit out. All right, we'll do the giveaway here. Like, stream, and comment YouTube username one time, and we'll give you guys a few minutes. Let me see this hourly breaker. Oh, you're gonna. Okay, I see what you guys are seeing. This is the hourly breaker we're talking about. It's a very large one. Lower prices, lower prices. Oh, what the heck? Apex just messaged potential changes. Oh, let's see this. Community vote. Okay. So it's not something with their policy, I think. Let's see what this is about. Maybe we'll watch a stream. Let's see what this is about. I'll pick the giveaway first, and then we can watch the video. They just posted an hour ago, though. Early payouts. Let's see. Hopefully, it's not something beneficial rather than detrimental. All right, let's do the giveaway first. There's so many people that bot detected comment twice, man. Okay, this guy did only comment one time. Nice. Giveaway winner today is Roberts. Alright, let's just see. Roberts can claim the giveaway in the next 2 minutes or 3 minutes. And then we'll watch this video here. Potential program changes, scams, and schemes that Apex deals with. Cast your votes. Wow, they have a lot of stuff. How long is this? Oh, these are long videos. Holy crap. Let me just skip through them then.
Hey guys, John with Apex Trader Funding. I've been promising you a video series here on some things, and got a few of them out here to you, and more will be coming throughout the week. So
let's see Robert.
Okay, a sneak peek.
Robert, just DM me in Discord.
Some of the, behind the scenes stuff that Apex has to deal with here, and chance to hear about some of those things and some things that been considering changing teams, fraud department, payout department, all over.
Tripling staff, trading of staff, automated systems, and monitoring.
Going on, a lot of restructuring of departments and restructuring of procedures, the FAQ, and last day of the month, the money's sent out. Okay? And now, once it's approved, doesn't mean the money's on the way, right? It is the first through the fifth. See that every time. Okay? As of the 23rd, a few days ago, when I made the last video and ran the number, it was over 4,700 payments. Payout was approved and sent to everywhere. Early payouts. Now, this is not something we can do again unless some changes are made. And it's not something we can do without your help. It can only be done if people follow
get
the
early
rules
payouts
and procedures, schedules,
they make
guidelines.
People who haven't get the payouts
nervous. It can also only be done if people kind of be smart. What if we could make these payouts happen quicker like this all the time? Easy level, and said, hey,
took out the request. Hey, that's good. That's really good.
Instead of requiring 10 days of trading to request a withdrawal, you only had to trade 8 days to request.
Oh.
So what if you could
so 10 days
trade
to 8
days? Then you can request anytime you want.
That's good.
No waiting on the payout period of 1st through 5th or 15th or 20th. Then staff's reviewing requests daily and processing daily to get them out quick like we did this period.
So 8 trading days, right? You can almost get 3 payouts like a month.
How would you feel about
that?
Like
in 2 months, you can probably get 5 payouts.
Cool? So what if we could throw out some of these ideas to you guys and let you vote on them?
Vote on them.
Come up with some other ways to control windfall. Not a hard and fast rule. I mean,
What if we
if we
get rid
see
of
that
flipping
you're
rule?
trading consistently day to
What
day,
if
then we're
we
not going to
get
hold you
rid of
straight
30%
to it.
consistent
It's
rule?
really there for windfall. Okay, and that's great. But sometimes it's like, well, that's up in the air. You have maximums that you can withdraw,
Up to 40%.
right?
That's
Until
good.
your
That's
fourth
good too.
month.
30%
Like on a
consistency
50K
sometimes is too low
account,
for me.
you can
4% would
request
be
two
perfect.
grand, 2 weeks, twice a month. 2 weeks later, 2 grand percent.
They're teasing the idea so bad.
What if we took away some of the other rules and said, okay,
What?
you've showed it, you're there.
What if I could
There's
change that
no
where you
more
could
40% rule.
possibly withdraw 100% end of the second month? So if you made like $20,000, one of my 250K accounts is up 15,000 right now. So end of second month, I can get the full withdrawal. That's crazy. That'd be terrific though.
And there's no minimum trading days to withdraw once you're at that point. So once you're like in a live prop account or once you're at that 100% withdrawal level,
Are they talking about live accounts now?
you can request every day if you want. Like after your 5th request, let's say. Right? Meaning, what do I mean by that? What do y'all think?
There's gonna be a catch with this.
You guys saw it. So do you think that any staff, any department, any manager of Apex wants to do that again? I mean, would you? No, it was nothing but drama and complaints. So
where's the link? I'll post a link.
if you guys
if you guys
want
to
these
watch it later.
changes that I just mentioned to happen, or these quicker payouts to continue, we do need some things to change and need your help. And rules will have to be followed. Help us help you.
Let's see this.
Ticket, Discord, Facebook groups, Skypes, emails, chats, direct messages, email.
Dude, the Discord moderators
like
are
it clearly
terrible,
says the
man.
approvals can happen until the 29th, then process the last day of the month. A while later, another ticket. Hey, anybody?
They're talking
Time you submitted
spam
messages
tickets.
and emails.
No one likes people freaking out for no
This
reason, though.
is already answered. We're not responding to you about your payout request. It's the 17th.
Complaints.
just put
They're
it
just
in.
talking about drama.
We won their lives. My priority is the drama all over, right? All the posts, all the craziness, the competitors. Oh, Apex complaining, telling people to complain, telling people to go spread feed, not fall for traps in the market. What? Well,
They're not talking about much here. They're just
and
kind of
hundreds
ranting.
this is
They're like,
bad.
why are people complaining?
Guys, if that's the decision making you in your directional bias with freak out. The whole picture, facts versus liquidity. Please don't.
There's not much here.
If we want you to
So let's
understand
take a review here.
well, so
They were teasing a few ideas.
Payments.
Early payouts, instead of the payout window from the 1 to 5th, 15th, 20th, they could have removed that, but there's probably a drawback somewhere. And 10 trading days, what if they just do 8 trading days? That's good too. Like, these are a lot of good benefits, but I think they're going to have to do something. 30% consistency rule, they're trying to up it to 40%, so it's more lenient. That's
and just
the,
made it
kind of
straight up 40.
the future standard there
Then
too.
once you're there,
And then the last one is instead of the 4th month, what if they do it the 2nd month and the 2nd month to get 100% withdrawal? That is also a big one. So if you get a lot of money, it doesn't let them like kind of rug pull at all. If you have like $50,000 on one account, just keep on growing it up, and get 100% withdrawal. That's pretty impressive if they can do that. I think that's basically it. They also talk about live count. Are they trying to transition to that? Request every day if you want when you're a live prop, or once you're in at the 100%. So yeah, either you're live, which I haven't seen anyone switch to live at all yet, or you're at that end of the 2nd month, which you get 100% withdrawal after the 5th request. At times we do 1 day pass, but when not, the standard 7 days to pass. Maybe change the standard 5 days. It doesn't matter, like micro in and out. That's basically all the changes so far. What do you guys think about the change though? This is probably them ranting here.
We're not gonna sit here and be okay with being accused of that. There's reasons for what doesn't work, right? It's not for day trades.
What is this?
This was so
terrible.
So DCA, dollar cost averaging. What
They're
is it?
explaining dollar cost averaging.
Up.
They're explaining why it's this dumb strategy.
I mean, this page keeps going and going. Gone. Whoa. 0.2 mil. Let me ask you, be honest. If that was a live account that you had rolled the 8, That's not
they're just
fair.
kind
I'm
of
gonna go badmouth
explaining
you and
why
threaten you and blackmail
dollar
you.
cost average is
Like,
not good. Oh,
they trade
wait, what was this?
copiers. I have a trade copier and use it every day to copy. I trade my one account and it copies over into the other accounts, right? Some of you are using the. Right, yeah, I have that. Okay. Well, did you know there's another one? Comparing regular mode with stealth mode.
Oh, this is basically like, let's
Regular
say
mode
I give you
lets you link between your
my
reader and follower accounts.
my rep
Stealth
console.
mode.
If I take a trade,
No link between
it'll
follow
link
or
to your
save.
account.
Link to save
They
to
probably
your
don't want
memory.
that happen.
And stealth mode.
Yeah, this is remote credit.
Here it is. Here it is. If a prop firm says I can't trade other people's accounts, but I do so via the remote, can that be discovered by them in any way? That's a valid question, right? Because it's very clear, hey, receiving trade. Yeah, let's get this out of PA and get it over to live. Like, that's the goal. That's always the end goal.
So they're kind of talking about more live accounts.
Because they don't need it, because of payout caps. Like, the most you can ever make. This isn't fair. Sorry, but no. No. Like, that's out of control. That's not a system that's traded on Apex accounts or a valid day trading system.
The entire list of hundreds of traders, group services schemes doing dollar cost average that lost big that day, then again about 10 days later, 10 years last week. 10 to 15 million lost day of live. What are they on about?
And that's why. Because it's just gone. The whole thing is
this is some crazy rant.
Wrist. You're spending all this time away from your kids. You're like, yeah.
Wait, what is this? Tomorrow is April 19th. This is old. Okay, this is old. I did not know this. So the new video was this one then, program change. So I didn't know to say that. So they're talking about potential change. That's quite interesting. The others are old though. Look at that. Price action stayed the same since I watched the video. Alright, so we did the giveaway already. It's 3 p.m. Not much happening. If you guys look at the payout, the numbers from the polls, there's 219 people votes. I don't know if they're 100% truthful, but there's 28% denied, 40% payout pending, and only 32% approved, which is a very large difference and discrepancy. But yeah, Apex is. How is everyone in the Discord here? They talked about the new rule change and all that. Yeah. Is anyone in the chat still at the pending review stage? This is a good breaker here. If we can get a very push higher past this, I would be very bullish here because we already hanged on, took these lows already. Jeff Howell's still impending, dude. This is the last day. I hope you get your payout, man. Like, what's up with this? Doesn't feel like it's appropriate anymore. I'm probably gonna end the stream here, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We got one red trade basically from the breaker earlier here, and we also got one green trade from this inversion close here, which went up 20-30 points. I just really got it for 10 points. It was a very quick trade too. We'll talk about the Apex policy change, and we'll talk about like more of a discussion Apex later today about people who are pending, and then maybe we can get Apex support to look over the accounts, maybe overrule it. And that's it, guys. power hour here. We're in 3 minutes in power. There's nothing moving. I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. I don't think I'm making any more trades either. Have a good one.